What's up YouTube? This is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with a box opening of the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Duelist Pack Crow. Lots of really great cool Blackwing cards are found inside this box, and with the new Blackwing support that's released in Cosmo Blazer, I thought it might be kind of cool, a good time to pick up some of the old Blackwing stuff. Yeah, so here it is, a full box of them. You get... how many cards? 36 packs. I don't know if you guys can see that in an actual box of a Duelist Pack box. A little bit bigger than a standard one. I was actually able to pick this box up at a place called Frankincense out here in Southern California for $32, so pretty reasonable really. If you ever need to build a Blackwing deck, you could probably get almost everything you need out of one box of this for 30 bucks. You know, that's really a really decent bargain if you ask me. Ultra rare right off the bat. Probably not one of the more usable ones, but yes, very cool. Jetstream. And then there's our rare and some more commons and stuff. Cool. And I forgot you still get tip cards in these really old school ones. I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to end up on my eBay page itself, because some of the cards in here are not exactly worth a whole lot of money. Gal, very cool. But if you are looking for something, you can check it out. I might have something up there. I haven't checked the prices of all the Blackwing stuff in quite a while, so we'll see how it goes. I'm sure a lot of this stuff is just mostly trade bait, or I might build Blackwing decks to sell on eBay as well. Just maybe something like that. Oh wait, I got a super too. I didn't even realize it. Black Return. Very cool. Awesome. Alright, so we're doing quite well, it looks. 3 packs, I think, in, and 2 holographic cards. I don't really know the ratios of holos per Duelist Pack. I know you can do relative... awesome reprinted rare right there. I know you can pull relatively pretty good, though. You can get quite a bit of holographic cards. I know you get, I think, 2 or 3 ultras per box, though. So that's kind of cool. So we could still get our Zephyros coming up here, hopefully. If we're at all lucky. Alright, going on to our next pack. So if you guys are looking to build a Blackwing deck, I should have a lot of this stuff extra. Perhaps we can work out some kind of trade deal over YouTube. Alright, cool. Blackwing Shura, the Blue Flame. Definitely a very cool Blackwing. Here's the rest of those cards. You get pretty much everything. I don't know why they did not include Kalut or Sirocco inside the Blackwing Duelist Pack. Really kind of strange if you ask me. I mean, those are 2 pretty standard staples and they just don't include them. This is a cool reprint as well. At one point that was kind of an expensive super rare to find and get. It was like $10, $15, $20 for the super rare version of Delta Crow. I mean, that's kind of awesome. Super rare Blackwing Armored Master. I think he's probably one of the only supers that's actually worth... oh, cool. A rare Bora. This one probably should have been a super in this set, too. But Blackwing, the Armored Master right here, he's probably one of the only supers that's actually worth anything out of here. Last time I checked, I think he was going for like $6 or $7, which is not a whole lot. He might have gone down. It might have gone up with the release of the new support. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't checked prices in quite a while. There's another rare card, Kochi. I think it's kind of a little more, I don't know, underestimated, especially now with Exceeds. I mean, he was kind of a little bit more garbage when he was first released because all you really had was Synchros to use with him. But now you can go ahead and bring him out with Shura and go into an easy rank 4 with him really easily. You know, really fast rank 4 coming out, so... I don't know. I think he's definitely something that people kind of overlook and is a little overshadowed by some of the more better Blackwing cards. But he's something that I think people should maybe take a second look at and see what kind of weird combos they can come up with. Alright. See, still no Zephyros. At one point, Zephyros was a really high dollar value card too from this Duelist Pack. Zephyros, I think, was like $30 or $30+ at one point. I'm mixing up my cards here. I was trying to keep them sorted, but it looks like that's probably not going to be the case. And then once he was re-released in the Battle Pack Epic Dawn, I mean, it's probably... oh, here we go, another super. Black Feathered Beacon. kind of weird that there's so many cards that get released too, that, you know, so many supers and rares and stuff that just never really take off, that no one ever really comes up with any ideas for. They're just better versions of those cards out there, and it's kind of weird, kind of sad really, that there's so many out there that just never really see the light of day. Anyway, Duelist Zephyros, once he was re-released in the Battle Pack Epic Dawn, his price kind of dropped pretty drastically, and he doesn't go for as high dollar amount as he once was, but he's still, in my opinion, a really good card. Let's see here. I know I've been trying to rebuild Blackwing decks for, you know, Blackwing deck, I should say, for quite a while. Oh, there we go. Zephyros the Elite, Ultra Rare. That's awesome. Very cool card. Ah, first edition too. I didn't realize I picked up a first edition box. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, and a Boris. That's actually a pretty good pack. These are our last two commons out of there. Neat. As I was saying, though, I've been trying to rebuild Blackwing decks in the second try or second go. I read some reports that like some Blackwing decks were actually doing quite well at regionals and topping the events, and I was like, man, it's crazy that, you know, sometimes just the unexpected nature of a deck, or one that newer players just have never seen, and they're just like, what's this deck gonna do? And that can really catch some people off guard, and just, if they're not prepared. Blackwing Dragon. I forgot this guy was even in there. He's a super too. Really wish maybe Gale, or not Gale. Oh, Gale could have been a super too instead, but Boris should have been a super instead of Blackwing Dragon, in my opinion. But you know, whatever. Would have been nice to have Bora as a holograph. Oh, dang, back to back all those. Cool. Black Return. Very nice. All right. Okay, let's see here. I think we're maybe about halfway done. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what we got going on here. I think I pulled maybe every holographic card there is in this set. The one crazy thing about the battle packs is that, you know, there's not a really big set. Oh, sorry, not even battle pack. Duelist pack. Is that they're typically not a very big sets, and so you end up getting the same cards over and over and over again. And let's see what we can get out of this pack. Probably a lot more of the same, I'm thinking. Oh, that's pretty awesome. A third Ultra in this box already. That's cool. And I still have quite a bit of packs to go. Alright, so next pack coming up. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this pack here. And just another good rare, actually. That's one of the good things, I guess, about the Crow Duelist Pack, is that at least the rares are really good. I think most of the rares are all pretty playable card. Ah, cool. Another Armor Master. That's pretty nice. Except for maybe that rare, I guess. I was looking at this ratio over here. I was like, man, there's an awful lot of traps in this Duelist Pack. For some reason, there's another rare Bora, which, in my opinion, should have been a super. But I digress a little bit on that. As I was saying, there's just a lot of Blackwing traps. It's kind of amazing, really. I mean, so many of these are just trap cards that just never seen play. I think the only Blackwing trap card that really ever saw play was the Delta Crow. And I mean, Icarus Attack, but that wasn't necessarily made for Blackwings. It came out long before Blackwings were ever released, really. And it was really mostly made, I think, for Harpy Ladies, if I remember. I think it even came in the Harpy Lady structure deck. It's hard to believe that at one point there was a Harpy Lady structure deck. I don't think it was necessarily called Harpy Lady. I think it was more of a wind structure deck. But I believe like Harpy Lady stuff came in it. Alright. Well, maybe it was a Harpy Lady structure deck. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Alright, still more rares. It looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 7 packs to go still. Maybe we can get a 4th Ultra. That'd be awesome if we can get another Zephyros out of here. It kind of sucks that if we were going to get 3 Ultras, the 2 of them had to be the Jetstream one, but I guess it is what it is. If any event, maybe we can get that 4th Ultra. That'd be kind of truly quite incredible. Alright, so we're down to our last, looks like 5 packs maybe? Let's see. Oh, another super. Black Feathered Beacon. Alright, that's pretty awesome at least. 4 packs to go. Can we finish up really strong here? Alright. And a Gale, which is at least a good card, if nothing else. Alright. 3 packs to go. Get rid of those tip cards. Oh, another good rare. And now we're down to 2. 2 packs left. Is there one last Ultra awaiting us somewhere within these last 2 packs? That would be truly cool, truly amazing, truly incredible if this last pack held one last Zephyros. Let's see here. Get rid of our tip card. And does not look like that's going to be the case, though. I guess we end somewhat strong, though, with Gale, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so I'm going to quickly kind of just run through all the holographic cards. Alright, so we have Black Feathered Beacon, Black Return ×2, Blackwing Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master ×2, Blackwing Jetstream the Blue Sky ×2, and of course, our Blackwing Zephyros the Elite. Not a pretty bad overall amount of pools. We have a lot of really great commons, a lot of really great rares in here, and some pretty cool holographic cards as well. Not bad for about $32, which is what I spent for the box. Get almost a complete Blackwing deck right then and there. Pretty cool, pretty awesome if you ask me. In the comment section below, make sure you let me know how you think I did out of my pools. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.